Episode 14 is The Battle Royale. In this episode, practically every villain in the galaxy is in a fight in order to obtain the Ring of Invincibility, which was just deployed by Wander in order to get Hater and Dominator to fall in love. I really like this episode, but at the same time, I kinda hate it. On one hand, the shonen anime watching idiot part of me loves seeing all these villains duke it out, especially Hater and Dominator. But on the other hand, it is the precursor to the worst arc of this season and really makes Wander look like a borderline unlikable dumbass. One of the best parts about this show is the villains, and there are many more than just Hater, Peepers, and Dominator, and they all get a moment to shine in this episode, of which is the last notable appearance for almost all of them. Oh shit, is that the ancient gem?
The Ring of Invincibility shall be mine!
Who the hell are you? Satan? Oh, so Little Bits has actual freaking firearms? Why the hell hasn't she used them until now? And why does that gun have an ammo clip when it doesn't even fire bullets? And who the hell are those guys? They look like Plankton from SpongeBob crossed with the Yokians from the Jimmy Neutron movie with a little bit of alien hypno mixed in. They look pretty freaking cool though. Oh yeah, General MacGuffin, writing a fucking bomb is totally a good idea. This is why you die in this episode. Wow, so is the Black Cube just impervious to getting hurt or something? Reminds me of Magalina Hagalina Ukataka Wakataka Okapoka Mocha. She got hit by a 10-ton truck, and the poor old man had to buy a new machina. I guess because the truck was transporting Machina Mayhem Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure decks. Do those UFOs belong to those Plankton guys? Since when are there actual aliens in this show? Kragthar's ship looks freaking awesome. I love the sleek, pointed design of it, and he's a villain that matters even less than General MacGuffin. And speaking of which, his ship is kinda lame. It's just a metal blimp with bird limbs. That's a pretty cool way to bring up the title card.
This wasn't exactly part of my plan.
Your plan? What do you mean, your plan?
Hold on to your reins, Sylvia. You're gonna need a roadmap to follow this doozy.
Well...
I love that Wander expression.
There's a fall flower fling atop the alkaloid trapezoid station. Pass it on.
Oh god, why are we playing telephone? This never ends well, especially with all that nonsense he just told that Bingo Borpian. Also, this looks like the planet from The Fugitives with those competent watchdogs.
There's a tall shower thing in Vincent Lily's shop on the android planetoid for Dalmatians. Pass it on. That's wrong. Like, so wrong. How do you fuck that up that badly? Also, that's a Flendarian from The Cool Guy. A Cluckon from The Boy Wander. That's an employee at Gelatinous Bob's from The Formergency Fromfrack. That's a sentient tin can and a string forming a feedback loop. That's the Hungry Rabbit thing from The Good Deed.
There's an all-powerful Ring of Invincibility at the top of the Blasteroid asteroid formation!
Blasteroid asteroid? Is that seriously the best you could come up with?
Set a course! With that ring I shall be unstoppable!
Peepers looks so cute right now. Perfect. Wait, how the hell did you even hear him say that? Was the Skull ship making a pit stop at this planet or something? And if you just wanted Hater to know, why didn't you just tell one of the competent watchdogs on that planet? He would have told Lord Hater and nobody else would have known about it.
Excuse me, kind sir.
That's the cashier from The Nice Guy.
Which of these candy rings is the most romantic?
A lollipop without a stick, a ring of candy you can lick, ooh, ring pop.
Okay, so you planted an ultimate weapon of power, and then you told everyone in the galaxy about it?
No, he just told a Bingo Borpian. Everyone else found out through playing telephone.
And you didn't expect every villain in the galaxy to come and claim it?
Nuh-uh.
In case you haven't figured it out by now, Sylvia, Wander never thinks things through.
If Hater's gonna ask Dominator to get married, he's gonna need a ring.
A candy ring? I'm sure that's too dorky and cheap even for Hater. Where the hell are you even taking those groceries, Wander? You don't even have a house. Ooh, more unseen villains. So those aliens are only behind Dominator by 1 planet. That's very impressive. And number 4 is a grim and gritty My Little Pony character. And number 5 is some sort of dark-winged duck, worm, vampire thing. And at number 6 is a rejected Larry Boy villain from VeggieTales.
That's right! Dominator's greater, best villain. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, that's right. Ooh.
She's practicing for My Fair Haiti. That's why her song ends up going viral.
Lady?
That was pretty much my reaction at the end of The Greater Hater. Ew, Dominator looks gross with lipstick on. There's no way they would have Wander be the marriage officiant. Sylvia as the bridesmaid is possible, looking at The Night Out, and Peepers as the best man is pretty much a given. But is he crying because he is happy for Hater, or is he crying because that means Hater is now off the table?
They'll fall in love, that love will cancel out all their evil, and everything will be great forever.
Yeah, except you forgot one thing. Hater doesn't know Dominator is a woman.
Or they become twice as evil and conquer the galaxy together.
Even that's being too optimistic, Sylvia.
Keep at it, sir. This is our chance. If we get to that ring of invincibility.
You might want to up that firing rate there, Peepers. Ouch, that's gotta smart, especially since her eyeballs were jabbed inward.
Smash tag greatest in the galaxy. Smash tag awesome out.
Don't forget smash tag save WOY. Overly detailed Emperor Awesome actually looks somewhat menacing.
We gotta get Hater to the top. Dominator's not even here yet.
If she's not even here yet, then what's the big freaking hurry?
They say love is a battlefield.
This is an actual battlefield.
Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield! A battlefield! Look at Wander getting his Mario on.
Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. Quit.
That only works if you're using Hater's actual fist. And why doesn't Hater just drop that fist fighter?
Hey, Haiti! I'm gonna go get that ring of invincibility and use it to make everybody in the galaxy best friends.
Wow, so Wander is really deliberately trolling Hater now.
Wander!
Overly detailed Lord Hater looks pretty menacing too. Wow, a lightning shockwave that just took Awesome and his army out of the equation in one fell swoop.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm coming.
Not this time, Zvornak.
Wow, you actually got the drop on her for once, Peepers.
Enough tricks. It's go time.
Damn, you're ripped, Peepers. But there's no way you're gonna stop Sylvia. How will this be any different than the millions of times she's kicked your ass? It's even in the fucking theme song.
Oh, who am I kidding? I've been so looking forward to this.
I'll rock you steady, rough and ready.
Best meet cute ever.
Yeah, you can't top a bunch of villains trying to kill each other for a ring pop on a group of floating asteroids, can ya?
I did it. So I'm gonna get this ring now and I'm the greatest or whatever?
Wow, how the hell was something to so-and-so the first villain to reach the ring? Was he just so worthless that nobody paid attention to him? Like that episode of Camp Lazlo where that gerbil with the glasses was able to get past Lumpus' security system because nobody ever noticed him?
Wait! Who are you?
Who is he? Who are you? I don't recognize that voice at all. It's like a deep version of Sourdough's.
I'm the terrible and super mean villain. Something the so-and-so.
They threw this guy in because they needed to pad out the episode's length for about a minute.
And I'm gonna use this ring to take over the solar system or blow it up or...
You're thinking too small here. I don't think solar systems have ever been mentioned in this show.
Got this cape, so...
You know, I wonder if something to so-and-so is the same species as Wander. They both have orange fur. Maybe he's just wearing that tea kettle to hide his identity.
Bye.
Bye. See you in the next episode. Seriously, aliens? That's your strategy? Dogpiling him while only a couple of you punch him?
Now, Lord Hater, tremble before the might of Kragthar!
Okay, seriously. Who the fuck are you, Kragthar? Am I supposed to recognize you from somewhere? Or are you just a newcomer for this episode like those aliens?
Like, but with a K in front.
I love that he's more worried about his name being pronounced right than actually defeating Lord Hater.
Evil sandwich!
Evil sandwich!
Sourdough?
How does Wander know his name? He hasn't encountered Sourdough since the end of the fancy part. Hold on! Now I remember where Cragthar is from. He's from that episode too. He got kicked out for being a suck-up.
Are you 1,000 years old? You don't look a day over 400. Am I right? Who's with me? Wait, no! What if I say you do look your age or older?
Wow. You know you're a forgettable villain when that two-headed worm makes more of an impact than you.
With him out of the way, there'll be no stopping me from claiming the ring and becoming the greatest in the galaxy!
Evil sandwich!
I like that he just walks up those bufflers like a ramp. Also, how are you gonna claim the ring, Sourdough, when you don't have any fingers? Because that's an actual requirement, as we'll soon find out.
What? No! No! No, you can't eat me! You're a vegetarian!
He is? When the hell was that established? And why the hell isn't that buffler doing anything about it? What would happen if you ate Sourdough anyway? Would you become possessed by that ghost slug thing?
I don't need to eat you to beat you!
Just drops off the edge. That's such a simple solution.
Picnic time!
Wait, so his picnic basket, which he pulled out of his Hammerspace hat, is also a Hammerspace in and of itself?
Help me! Help me, you buffoon!
Oh, so that's what they're called? Well, I was close. They both have buff in the name.
I'm the sandwich that's talking! I'm the only stick with eyeballs! Thank you for understanding!
Oh, cool. Look at Hater's eyes glowing in the dark. Well, that's the end of him. He had a pretty cool design, at least. Rip, General MacGuffin. We hardly knew ye. Never would I have thought Wander Over Yonder would use death as a punchline. Also, this actually makes MacGuffin hilariously memorable, as you'll later see.
Quickly, my robot! Get down!
And all the robots just walk off the edge to their doom like green Koopa Troopas. Overly detailed Mandrake also looks intimidating.
I'm too old for this nonsense. I need a nap.
Good on ya, Mandrake, for knowing when to fold him. You wouldn't stand a chance against Dominator anyway. Wow, so Little Bits' hypnosis is able to neutralize the Black Cube's soul-sealing power? Between that and being able to almost immediately defeat Wander, I don't think I give Little Bits enough credit.
There's no ring of invincibility, it's just a con! How do I know you saying it's a con isn't a con?
Because a con is what a time shifter's evil transformation is. See? This is how it always ends between you and her, Peepers.
Not to?
Holy shit, Peepers actually landed a hit!
And left me behind to save his butt and clean up his mess!
I assume Sylvia was about to say ass, since Peepers was able to freaking deck her right in the stomach mid-sentence like that.
Do you have any idea what it's like to have a fool for a friend?
Holy shit. It took a third of the season, but Sylvia and Peepers finally realized that they aren't so different after all. It looks like they're going to reconcile with a hut. Never mind.
Okay, so I kinda, sorta helped Lord Hater defeat a bunch of rival villains, thus making him even more of a bad guy than he already was. But it'll all be worth it when he's in love and reformed and going antiquing on his honeymoon, right?
Wrong!
Also, if anything, helping Hater defeat bad guys makes you a bad guy, Wander. And who the fuck goes antiquing for their honeymoon?
Man, that's old.
Ah, there you are! I was starting to miss you a whole bunch!
Woo, screwball! Hold on. If he's shooting banana peels from a gun and he's a banana himself, then isn't that the equivalent of shooting the flayed skin of your own kind at someone? Like a weaponized version of some sort of Silence of the Lambs shit?
I didn't want to do this, but I have to. For love!
Oh my grop, Wander is actually going to shoot somebody. Oh, right, using a prank gun against a prankster.
The situation is grave!
Where'd you get that Daisy and Tombstone? Did you have them buried in the hole for this very specific situation?
I should be deadly serious.
No, that's Dominator's job.
I hope I get a tomb with a view. Ooh, doom with a view would also work. Okay, come on now, that's enough.
That shot might as well have killed Screwball anyway. That's the end of his character. We never got to find out how he and Wander met, and why Wander doesn't bother to Wanderize him, yet sticks with trying to for someone like Dominator. Oh my god, that dance is so stupid and hilarious.
I can't believe all these idiots are in the same place.
Take note how even General MacGuffin is on that display panel.
This'll be like shooting dorks in a barrel.
Stop calling them dorks, you're sounding like Kevin from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Ooh, but what do I use to stop them? It's gotta be perfect!
Enjoy her weapon showcase because you never see her shapeshift her arms into weapons after this,
Blood sight?
That's a bit Master of the Damnedy, don't you think? Interesting how you called it blood size. That's like some Dead Man Wonderland shit or something.
Hammer?
That's a bit Bismuth from Steven Universe there.
Ooh, giant spinning buzzsaw arms?
That's a bit over the top for this show.
A zillion tiny spikes that shoot out a zillion tiny poison darts that make your tongue swell up and you're all like, ah, no! Betrayed by my own tongue! Curse you, Dominator! Curse you!
Using one of your minions as target practice? That's pretty cold-hearted. And that's not even the worst thing she does to them. Also, I definitely go with that weapon. Shapeshifters never get into the level of creativity with what they can dish out. It's always just basic weapons or animals or some shit. They never actually explore the limitless possibilities that the ability has to offer.
Ooh! Magma cannons! Classic! Yes!
Yeah, go full-on Samus on them.
Game face? Game face?
It's
Go time!
So that mask is her way of keeping a level head too. That's interesting. So much for the magma cannons. Instead, she went for a gigantic shockwave punch strong enough to create a vacuum and then explode, defeating everyone else in one shot. Oh shit, is Hater dead?
Oh no! If the black cube gets the ring of invincibility, he'll be unstoppable!
I don't know why Sylvia looks so scared right now, since she knows the ring is a fake. Try angling it on one of your corners.
I'm just a little black cube of darkness, a little black cube of darkness.
Freaking hilarious scene, right? Well, it's not gonna be so funny in a couple of episodes.
I'm so cool.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Come on, Haiti! Haiti?
He's dead, Wander. Hope your little plan was worth it. Okay, I seriously have a problem with this shit right here. This is so bad. You can practically see the wires. There are so many ways they could have made Dominator look cool by doing this. For example, morphing her arms into, like, rockets on her wrists that shoot her upwards with jets of lava.
Hey, Hater, I'm gonna tell everyone in the galaxy how we're best friends. Don't you want to stop me? Let's go! Woo!
Sorry, but your blatant trolling can't cure death, Wander.
It's no use. I guess Dominator will just take the ring of invincibility and become the greatest in the galaxy.
Dominator! I hate that guy!
There he is. Looks like his hatred for Dominator outweighs his hatred for Wander.
This is it. It's all happening. Oh boy, they're gonna love each other.
Oh yeah, their body language totally radiates love at first sight.
Lord Dominator. Lord Hater.
I find that part really, really cool. Like, Hater's ready to get down and fight Dominator on equal footing. Don't worry, the fight ends up looking higher budget than that.
No, they're gonna kill each other!
Destroy each other. Language, Wander.
Stop! No plan!
I really love that perspective shot when he sticks his hands out like that. I'm not being sarcastic either. That's legitimately well done. And so Wander's life comes to an end. He died the way he lived, endangering himself helping bad guys.
I call dibs on the ring.
Another non-sarcastic animation praise. The whole multi-surface reflection off the ring is really well done too.
Had enough? Spornak?
I'm just getting started, you optic nerd!
Wow, Peepers actually fought Sylvia to a standstill. Also, don't bother calling him a nerd, Sylvia. He takes it as a compliment. Like I said, the low-budget battle stops soon.
Must stop their fighting. Must give toast at 30th wedding anniversary.
That's assuming you'd even be invited to that.
Commander Peepers and Sylvia.
Nice! And this isn't the last time they team up either. Damn, now that's a shock bomb. Aw, it's not as giant as on her ship.
You both want to control the galaxy? You both want to destroy each other?
Not sure the second part is something you want them to meet in the middle at, Wander. Also, Hater usually has electricity crackling around him when he hovers. That's kind of important, since we're getting Dragon Ball Z vibes from these characters just being able to fly like that.
You both like skulls?
Do they? I mean, Dominator's mask barely looks like a skull, so I don't see the connection. And Hater has an extremely powerful headbutt, as we've seen in The Enemies.
I was totally holding back before.
Like hell you were, Hater.
So-called must destroy.
Those are not the actions of someone who is holding back.
Ow! That's super Birdie!
I think that's the one time in the entire season that Lord Dominator's lava is actually regarded as being hot. Nailed it! Get it? Cause she's the hammers and Hater getting smashed into the ground and... forget it.
Stop being so good!
And why did you wait for your jealousy to kick in before busting out of the... Oh, right. Hater's power is proportionate to how angry or intelligent he's feeling.
If romance won't come to the mountain, then the mountain must become romantic.
Except this isn't a mountain. This is some Final Destination Smash Bros. Shit. Oh, come on. When are you gonna go all Samus on Hater? You used all your weapons that you were planning on, except for that really creative poison dart one. Sure, you wasted your Dead Man Wonderland scythe just to cut through some giant flowers, but whatever.
For a romantic dinner!
What is that? Drumsticks and slop? That's not romantic. Your shock bomb won't work on her twice, Hater. Hater, you little bitch. Damn, Dominator's just letting him have it with the good old fisticuffs. There it is! Hater finally uses his telekinesis in combat.
How about a low-stakes coffee date?
What are you, a Starbucks now? There it is! Dominator finally uses her magma cannon in combat.
The cinnamon! It burns!
Nice going, Wander. It's like what SpongeBob ended up doing to Dennis with the bubble soap in the movie.
I got bubbles. Fun at party.
My eyes!
A good old-fashioned crisis tendril gets the job done fine. Whoa, hold up. Drilling Hater is just what Wander wants you to do.
How can he stare longingly into your eyes if he can't see your face?
And how can you know you're a woman if he can't see your face either? Good on you for finally trying an approach that makes some semblance of sense, Wander. Damn, no flashy powers or anything. She just fucking throws Wander off the edge like that. Domin, punch!
This is less of a meet cute and more of a meet. I'm going to destroy you!
Well, you used the appropriate word this time at least.
Your heart's in the right place, buddy, but if we don't bolt, the rest of you is going to be splattered all over the mountain.
And then your heart will be in the wrong place.
But if Hater and Dominator don't fall in love, they'll never get married and invest in a mid-sized timeshare on Scissors! What?
That's what I said.
So Wander, are you not going to address the elephant in the room? You know, about how Peepers is riding on your best friend? Also, Zizix is that beach planet Wander and Sylvia were first on in The Tourist.
I am Lord Hater, the greatest in the galaxy!
And Hater is back in the game, and he's up in the ante, but Dominator don't need no lightsaber to deflect laser fire. Wow, Peepers got disposed of just like that.
I have a series of icebreakers. What's your favorite time of day?
Night, because everyone has everything done by then and is good for making plans.
What embarrassing thing have you never told anybody?
That is not an icebreaker, Wander. That's a don't ask something you don't want the answer to type of question.
What's your favorite type of chocolate?
Dark chocolate. It's got a richer flavor than regular chocolate. Wow. Holy fuck. So Dominator can just fire a death beam from her face hole like mooncake? Why don't we see more of that? Was that smacking sound really necessary?
Kneel before Dominator, the greatest in the galaxy!
Wow, okay. I actually found that part really creepy when I first saw this app. General MacGuffin is taking a stand against Dominator and not bowing. Also, what the hell are you doing back here, Mandrake? I thought you tapped out. Or were you not quick enough to get away in time?
I really thought with love in his life, Hater would finally learn there's no point in being so angry and evil all the time.
Except there wasn't any love there in the first place. Your plan was a total bust, Wander.
Love is a battlefield, and sometimes you lose.
Especially against a villain as OP as Dominator.
Dominator's greater, best villain! Dominator's greater, best villain! Dominator's greater, best villain!
Shit! His hatred for Dominator brought him back to life again! And that is one fucking powerful hate-fueled uppercut. Where did that shine come from? There's no sun around here. I like the killjoy bangs you got going on there, Dominator. Oh my god, that face. That is a ton of whipped cream. Now the scene is flipped. Oh, look, they got a family now with... Whoa, hold up. Their decor. Take a look at their rug and what they have mounted above their fireplace. Sylvia's pelt and Wander's severed head. That is so dark and fucked up. Looks like Hades' vision of their future is just a little bit different than Wander's.
Blueberry.
So she knew it was a ring pop the whole time. She just wanted to kick asses and take names.
Well, at least I think he likes her. We kinda sorta won! Woohoo!
No, you did not win, Wander. In fact, this whole plan would have been better if it didn't work at all. Lord Hater was the only one in the galaxy who had a chance to stop Dominator. And hell, he might have even won if he hadn't fallen in love with her. But now, the only one who could defeat Dominator no longer wants to.
Pretty lady, soft, smells nice, lovely, not hate, pretty.
Sir, this is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it?
Okay, Hater's actually kind of adorable here. How does Dominator smell nice? She probably smells like burnt metal. And yes, peepers, this is going to be a whole thing, which gives me a perfect segue into my problem with the next arc. So the next arc of the season is Wander trying to get Hater and Dominator together, and Hater lusting after her. Unlike most romance arcs forcibly shoved into a show where they don't belong, this doesn't ruin the show. In fact, the best episode of the whole damn show is thanks to this arc. No, the problem with this is it causes the progression of the Dominator saga this season to grind to a screeching halt. everybody, in and out of universe, with the exception of Wander and Hater, know that Dom and Hater is never going to happen. Unfortunately, since those two naysayers happen to be our protagonists, everyone is dragged along for the ride and just waiting for the next two-parter that can advance the plotline past this hump.